Welcome to this punctuation marks video. We'll be reviewing the hyphen, dash, and slash.
Now, let's talk about hyphen. A hyphen is a punctuation mark that is used to join words together. Hyphen main purpose is glue words together. Like in this example, nice looking house. Hyphen in compound words. Hyphens are used in many compound words to show that the component words have a combined meaning. Like this example, mother-in-law and pick me up. There are two commandments about this misunderstood punctuation mark. First, hyphen must never be interchangeably with dashes. Second, there's not be spaces around hyphen. The adverb very and adverbs ending in ly are not hyphenated. Look at this example. We have the adverb very and then a hyphen elegant watch. This example is grown.
Now let's talk about the dash. There are two types of dashes. There's the M dash and then there's the N dash. The N dash, it's given its name because its punctuation mark is the size of the letter N. Now let's talk about its first function. To represent a range, for example, from 1947 to 2016. Other examples include, the meeting will be from June 3rd to the 5th, and please read pages 20 to 21. Another function is to show a result. For example, they won the game 3-0. The final function shows a relationship or connection between thing A and thing B. For example, the New York-London flight. Now on to the M dash. The M dash is known as such because its punctuation mark is the size of the letter M. To enrich one's paper, the M dash can replace a colon, comma, and parentheses. When replacing a colon, let's look at the following sentence. I could only think of one thing during the interview, leaving. What this M dash does here is it adds an extra and different emphasis than a colon would do. Now, with the comma, let's look at this example. I've decided, after much thinking, to paint the house. What this does is add spacing to the sentence, which makes it visually easier to read than a comma would. It also adds emphasis. When replacing parentheses, let's look at this final sentence. After eating the treats, a whole bag's worth, the dog got in trouble. Here, the M dashes draw more attention to what would have been inside the parentheses. Another note to remember is that M dashes are considered less formal. The final function of the M dash is to mark interrupted sentences. For example, in this dialogue between person X and person Y. Person X says, "Can I interest you in?" And before they can finish their sentence, person Y interrupts them and answers, "No." In this sentence, the M dash is placed after the last word spoken before the interruption. Now that you're ready to use the dashes in your writing, make sure to remember that N dashes never have spaces around them. But it's up to the writer whether or not they'd like to add spaces around the M dash. Whether or not you decide to use spaces or not, make sure to be consistent throughout your entire paper.
Hi, I'm Lisette and I'm going to talk about the slash. What is the slash? It's an oblique slated line punctuation mark, also known as the virgule, has several uses, most of which should be avoided in a formal writing. Never use a backslash in the place of slash. This is a slash and this is a backslash. There are many uses to the slash. For example, many per is one and 800 slash week salary. Another example is many and he is enrolling in the JD slash MBA program at Harvard. Another example is many or each guest must present his slash her ticket prior to entry. The most easy is abbreviation. C/O, P/E, and the last one is fractions, 4/5. And this, okay.
Hope this short video will help your punctuation. Happy writing!